that's not your shot. Maybe that's not the one you want to do. Maybe you want to throw a high cross bait because once again, he's so far forward. You know the high cross, he must move for it, right? Whatever it is, it's information to you. And that's what I want to stress. It's information to me, and I can tell you what I would do with that information, but you're not me, okay? I want to stress that you need to learn this, right? You need to see it in your head. Now, that's not all, right? His shield is massive, right? People notice that? No?
Pretty big.
All right, so what's it difficult for him to throw with a big shield?
Everything.
Everything except for over this, right? So I can go into it thinking, well, I bet you my high cross baits are going to work better on him because he's got to throw crosses because it's the only way he can hit this side of my body. If he were to not throw crosses, then he would miss an entire side of my body in the game, and I could just walk at him like this and he'd never hit me, right? So he must cross because that's the way he gets across, right? So now I know my baits are probably going to be a lot stronger if I'm trying to bait him to cross. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions yet? All right. Sounds good. So step back. How much time do we have?
11:03.
11:03. So it's technically over. That's good because I'm almost done with the class.
I'm out. I gotta get ready for my next class.
All right, brother.
Love you guys.
So, I'll tell you what I'll probably do,
I don't fucking know.
let's do it this way. I'm just going to go on a quick overview of what we've taught, and then at that point, I'm going to break class. Anyone can leave if they want to leave, but I will be here for another 20 minutes to answer any questions, work with you, do whatever, if y'all want to pick my brain or talk or stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So since the hour and a half's up, we'll just kind of go back over what we went over, and remember, first of all, with your fakes and feints, remember the components of it. Remember that your sword is the least important part of the fake. It really is. It's what you do with your body that sells it. Because no good fighter throws like this. And guess what? No good fighter stares at the sword. They stare at your body. If he goes like this, he doesn't need a sword for me to think he's probably going to try to money shot me, right? Don't need a sword in your hand. I can look at your body language and know that's probably where you're going, right? So your body is so important in this, and you got to remember. The other thing is remember that when you do this, be explosive, okay? Your fake needs to be just as explosive as a shot, all right? You see people do this big, like, boom, you know, just nail that over the shoulder or something. Well, your fake needs to look like you're about to nail that over the shoulder, all right? So remember the explosiveness, remember the components, all right? And then just remember, as we started going in to develop your own, work off of what works best for you, right? If you have something you do well, build off of it, okay? Don't go out there, you can steal, and steal other people's ideas. By all means, steal other people's ideas, but then make them your own, all right? You're not gonna throw it exactly like me. Don't try. You know that what I do works, which means there's a way that you can probably make it work for you. Make sense? And then remember, tailor it to your opponent. One shot, your opponent is a changing person. Each one with their own tendencies, their own thoughts, their own everything, okay? No two opponents are exactly alike. You find many similarities, but none are alike. So you can't sit here and say, I've got this fake for everyone, or I do this versus everyone, because there's the person out there that it's not gonna work on, and they're going to beat you because of it, right? You gotta tailor it to the person, all right? And then finally, just remember, learn from what doesn't work, okay? Failure is information. Failure is good. Learn from it. And that's class. Woo! Yay!